Yeah, this is crazy, Joe. But the Birdman said he was with Toni Braxton for 18 years. She convinced him to get married. He did no paperwork. She got a divorce in 2 weeks and caught him for mega millions. He said the fix was in. This Birdman said. He's saying
he did no prenup?
He was with a no prenup, 18 years.
Talk about the guy that don't pay the producers to the last minute. Let me stop. I love Birdman.
It's almost karma. It's almost somebody told me when we discussed this story in my house. People were saying karma.
You standing on this or this?
No, I'm not standing on this. I'm not at the divorce, bro. I'm telling you what the streets are saying and the Birdman said. The Birdman said he was with her for 18 years, married her, he had no paperwork, she got him. I don't even want to tell you the number. The number's the price of this building.
Girl, grab your popcorn because this tea is sizzling hotter than Miami in July. One of the most shocking breakups of the year has to be between Birdman and Toni Braxton, and it happened just days after they got married. Like seriously, how do you go from I do to I'm done that fast after nearly 20 years together? Well, it looks like the truth behind that split is finally coming out, and it's way messier than anyone expected. Word on the street is that Toni allegedly discovered some shocking receipts connecting Birdman to Diddy, and not in a good way. Rumor has it, Birdman was way too close to Diddy behind the scenes, and may have even been involved in some questionable activities. Once Toni found out, she packed her bags and disappeared like she was never there to begin with. Now, let's break this down because this story rocked the internet. According to TMZ, Birdman and Toni secretly tied the knot on August 8th, 2024. But the fairy tale didn't last long. Reports claim Toni filed for divorce just 2 weeks later. Her reason? She allegedly said Birdman was too good for her. What? Of course, fans weren't buying it. If you know Birdman, you know he rolls deep with his crew, and that made people raise their eyebrows. But what really got the internet buzzing was how wild the timeline sounded. I mean, marrying your longtime partner of 16 years, then walking away after just 2 weeks? That's straight out of a soap opera. People were dragging Birdman online, joking that he got caught up in the marriage trap. Some even accused Toni of doing it for the money, especially after reports surfaced claiming she demanded a $160 million payout. That had everyone asking the same thing. Did she ever really love Birdman, or was this all a master plan to secure the bag? Naturally, the internet exploded with theories. And of course, 50 Cent couldn't resist jumping into the drama. He reacted to the news saying, WTF? Now watch what women are going to say. If you held a man down for 16 years, you'd want to be paid too. Things had gone quiet for a while, until recently, when a video started circulating online showing Birdman and Toni's sister, Tamar, FaceTiming Toni herself. And let's just say, that clip reignited the entire conversation.
Right.
Hey. You killed it, man.
Babe, I was trying to go crazy. I wanted to
No, the nigga, Toni, the nigga was the #1 trending topic. I tried to tell him, I showed him. He don't know what that is. I'm like,
I don't know that.
Bro, you the #1 trending topic in the world. Well, bitch, come on, Toni Braxton, bitch.
Look at her. She thinks she's
look
good. Fan talk TV. Stop acting like you all that, baby. Because
don't say that because she is all that.
She is all
Look at that big old beautiful house you done bought my sister.
She all that. She all that. You all that.
Hey. Look at that big background on the background.
Yeah, she like that.
Okay,
you like that? About that.
Wait a minute, so Swiss had told him.
Swiss
he
said.
He was like outside of the United States.
And she looked good.
It was the biggest versus ever. I'm so happy for you, brother. I love you so much.
Look at this. Look at
That's
this.
your wife. Look at how.
What?
No, the Lord love you a lot.
Y'all know. So to give me that.
And then.
Fans had a lot to say about Birdman still keeping in touch with Toni Braxton. And let's just say, the comment section was not on his side. People were calling him out non-stop, saying they couldn't believe he even had the nerve to talk to Toni again after everything that happened. Especially considering the rumors that she allegedly tricked him into marriage, filed for divorce 2 weeks later, and then hit him with that massive $160 million demand. Yeah, folks online were not holding back, but Birdman wasn't the only one catching heat. Toni Braxton was getting dragged, too. The internet was split right down the middle. Some people were defending her, while others accused her of playing games. It was a full-on social media war. And just when everyone thought the drama had cooled down, new tea started pouring out. According to sources close to Toni, she's finally ready to tell her side of the story because fans have been misjudging her since day one. Insiders claim Toni's decision to end her marriage after just 2 weeks was way deeper than the headlines made it seem. That whole "Birdman was too good for me" line? Apparently, that was just something she said to keep the press off her back. A simple excuse to avoid exposing what was really going on behind closed doors. According to these insiders, Toni allegedly discovered some very dark things about Birdman, things that left her completely shaken. They claim she started noticing some disturbing behavior, and that he was allegedly involved with some extremely powerful people in the industry who practiced strange and unsettling rituals. Rumor has it, these weren't just random people, they were high-profile executives and influential figures in music and business. And according to the same source, Birdman's connection to Diddy may have been part of that web of influence. Once Toni allegedly uncovered what was happening, she didn't hesitate. She packed up and left immediately. And while people have seen Birdman at Diddy's infamous parties before, things got even messier when an old video resurfaced online showing Diddy and Birdman in a pretty questionable moment. Needless to say, that clip sent the internet into overdrive.
Should have been on BET in a week. Yeah, and you will definitely be upset. You will definitely be upset because you will be outstunned, motherfucker. Man, look. Nigga, start working out though. Just start get in the gym though. You know something, I ain't gotta work out. But you know something, my thumbs is so strong from counting all that paper. But yo, hold on, check it. Let's stop. We gotta do this. Do our work. Do our work. If you ain't have enough style to give me a pair of Reeboks, I asked you for a pair of Reeboks today. You ain't got no class. Yeah, fresh. You ain't even hooked me up. You'll have in the morning. What do you think? A box of it. Hey, yo, check this out. This is Diddy. This is that boy they call Diddy. I'm here in the biggest. This is just the play around mansion. Believe that. This boy is really for real. He's #1 stunner. I gave what he gave. I got past it to him. You know what I'm saying? I was the #1 stunner. I'm like a superior stunner now. You know, I'm gonna graduate to my master's degree of stunning. And he the #1. He's the one that's, you know how you have. I'm like Kennedy. You feel me? And he like Clinton. I was the president, but shit. He the man, yeah. That's OG there. I'm just but check this out. But at the end of the day, we in it's all one, and we in his mansion. It's one of many. He own the whole mother block. God damn. But yo, check this out. Cash Money Bad Boy, and we won't stop. Yeah.
And it's not just that one video. There are tons of photos showing Birdman hanging out at Diddy's parties over the years. But that's only part of the story. Apparently, Birdman's deep involvement in all these behind-the-scenes dealings ended up costing him more than anyone realized. Sources claim he started losing control over his own label. Yeah, he might have been the founder and public face of Cash Money Records, but somewhere along the way, it stopped feeling like he was the one making the final decisions. For years, there have been whispers about chaos behind the scenes at Cash Money, from shady business meetings to confusing last-minute changes that didn't add up. People who worked closely with the label, from staff members to insiders, have talked about these mysterious closed-door discussions and questionable moves that made everyone wonder what was really going on. Even artists signed to the label were left scratching their heads, unsure who was truly calling the shots, because it started to look like someone outside the boardroom was pulling the strings. Juvenile was actually one of the first to speak up about it. He called out how strange things had gotten at Cash Money, pointing out that certain artists were suddenly dropped from their contracts without warning or explanation. And that only fueled more speculation that something or someone behind the scenes had taken control.
You know what was weird to me when I got the Cash Money? It was the weirdest thing. So I knew they had all these artists on the label.
Right.
So I get to the label, and then all of a sudden, they let all the artists go, all the other artists go.
Mm-hmm.
And they start telling me, you know, it's gonna be you and Wayne and BG. So I'm like, talking about the little kid, the little boy. I'm grown. I'm real. Like, yeah, it's gonna be you, Wayne, and my nephew. I ain't really knew who Derek was. He's like, my nephew and BG. Yeah, that's gonna be y'all. Y'all gonna be the whole new. Like, you UNLV? Go UNLV was like shit.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I be like, UNLV, go Miss T. Like, you know, I was in shock. I'm like that's a lot of pressure to drop on my head.
That's when fans really started giving Cash Money Records a side eye, realizing something about the whole operation just didn't add up. And let's be honest, Birdman's reputation for not paying his artists definitely didn't help. Over the years, he's been called out multiple times for shortchanging people who helped build his empire. Remember when Lil Wayne had to take him to court? Yeah, that wasn't just internet gossip, it was the real deal. Wayne actually won the lawsuit, and Birdman was ordered to pay a jaw-dropping $51 million in unpaid album sales, royalties, and damages dating all the way back to the Carter III era. Even Jadakiss couldn't resist chiming in. He clowned Birdman's rumored $160 million divorce, calling it karma for how tight he is with money and how he allegedly avoids paying producers their fair share. That only added more fuel to the fire, because at this point, it's looking like Birdman's money management, or lack thereof, might just be its own full-blown scandal.
It's a crazy joke, but the Birdman said he was with Toni Braxton for 18 years. She convinced him to get married. He did no paperwork. She got a divorce in 2 weeks and caught him for mega millions. He said the fix was in. This Birdman saying it. He's saying
he did no prenup?
He was with her no prenup, 18 years.
Talk about the guy that don't pay the producers to the last minute of... Let me stop. I love Birdman.
It's almost karma. It's almost... Somebody told me when we discussed this story in my house, people were saying karma. No,
you standing on this or this?
No, I'm not standing on this. I'm not at the divorce, bro. I'm telling you what the streets are saying and the Birdman said. The Birdman said he was with her for 18 years, married her, he had no paperwork, she got him. I don't even want to tell you the number. The number's the price of this building.
Birdman hasn't exactly been handling this whole divorce drama too well, and fans have definitely noticed something seems off about him lately. A recent video from the Hot Boy reunion tour went viral, showing Birdman looking a little spaced out on stage. And of course, social media wasted no time jumping to conclusions. People were side-eyeing him hard, claiming he looked completely out of it. But according to his close friend BG, that's not what was happening at all. BG stepped in to clear things up, explaining that Birdman wasn't under the influence of anything. He was just struggling to read the teleprompter. He said the weird camera angles in those viral clips made the situation look way worse than it actually was. Interview 6.
Let me ask you, Birdman was not asleep on stage.
Nah, hell nah.
Now they explained that.
Nah.
They said he was reading some...
Yeah, nah. All right, so you, come on, bro. You didn't did Arena Days, right?
Yeah,
you know
I did a lot.
So you know
the set list, right?
When they had a set list tape, you know, to the flow and the list of songs and, you know,
you
what's coming
looking
on
down.
next
You
and all
looking
that.
down,
So, you know what I'm saying? He's reading, seeing what's coming up next. He just got caught from a bad angle. You know what I'm saying? He got caught from a bad angle, and then I pull up on some, you know, just, you know,
hyping him out the way.
Nah, hyping.
So yet, the idea of Birdman allegedly doing whatever it took to get ahead, even making questionable moves to elevate his label, shock a lot of people. But let's be real, this is Hollywood, and power games like that aren't exactly unheard of. Industry whispers have long hinted that many execs play by those same shady rules to climb the ladder. Still, hearing Birdman's name tied to it definitely caught fans off guard. Now, some people think Toni Braxton might be using all of this as a way to justify her sudden divorce. Because honestly, after being with someone for nearly 20 years, it's hard to believe she didn't know something about how he operated behind closed doors. The internet's been split. While some fans are defending her, others think she might have known more than she's letting on, and is now trying to rewrite the story to distance herself from the fallout. And it seems to be working, because ever since those claims surfaced, the narrative around Toni has completely flipped. A lot of people are now expressing concern for her mental health and well-being. Still, the comment sections have been wild. Some fans are saying things like, she was there for years enjoying the lifestyle, and now she's playing the victim? Others pointed out that if she really thought Birdman was as dark as the rumors say, she wouldn't still be asking for money from him. So, what do y'all think? Is Birdman really guilty of doing whatever it takes for power? Or is there more to this story than what's being told? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video for more updates.